Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Kiara. This is going to be part 2 of my 2024 quilting plans. In 2023, I wanted to get things done. I wanted to start clearing up some of my long-term WIPs. I did make progress, like I got my big home is done and I got a couple other quilts. And in my part 1, I showed you all the quilts that I want to quilt on Miss Moxie. Well, these are all quilts that I want to finish tops for. I want to finish them into flimsies. So I started by pulling some lists of what I knew off the top of my head that I had, and then I chose a bunch that these I really want to start by getting them done. I have my Feeling Crabby, which I would really like to try to finish to get done by January 1st, and it's only a wall hanging, and I will show you that after we go through and I tell you some of what I want to finish, because I actually pulled them out so I can show them to you. So it's kind of like a little whip parade. So number 1 is my Jolly Bar 4 sampler. This is a sampler from the Fat Quarter Shop. They took one block from a bunch of the patterns in the Jolly Bar 4 book, and I only have 2 blocks in the finishing to do on this, so I want to do that. Holiday Hoopla, I only have a couple more blocks to do. Then I put Happy Go Lucky. I have a lot to do on that. My Fat Quarter Shop Designer Mystery 2021. Going on a Picnic from Pat Sloan from 2020, which is probably my oldest WIP. And I actually haven't decided if I want to start that over or if I'm just going to keep going on it. Socialites from 2021. Bright Side, which was part of the So Sampler series. And Sweet Dreams, which was another free pattern from Pat Sloan. These were just like a brain dump that I did. So we will start with the Jolly Bar 4. It came from the book. My book's over there and I forgot to get it. I'm not even going to pause to get it, but let me show you the Jolly Bar 4. Okay, so the Jolly Bar 4. Let me get my book. Jolly Bar 4. It's an old book. So the Jolly Bar 4 sampler was started on January 19th of 2023. I am using the Abbey Rose line from Robin Pickens, which I had. Jolly Bar is a 5x10, so this required 2, so I had a layer cake, and I had this in my stash for like ever. So I only have to do the Primrose and the Shoe Fly, but here are the blocks I have done. And they're all different sizes. And then there's this one. This one. So that's block 3. And block 4. A couple of these, I think we made more than one. Let's see, hold on. I don't know. And then there's this one. And I really love this fabric and how this came out. There's this. I actually think I have to pick that part apart because I don't think I was supposed to sew it and I sewed it. There's this. Yeah, see, like there are 2 of these. And there's 2 of these. Oh no, those are different. There's this. This one. This one. So I really, really, really love how these fabrics, and I'm excited to get this done. So I think that this is probably going, since I only need to do, I'm trying to have these size oriented for a reason. Because one of the things I do is I use pants hangers to store my blocks. So that I kind of try to keep them in somewhat in size order. So I can use the pants hangers. But I really, and this is not starched because it is a Jolly Bar. So sometimes I starch, sometimes I don't. And I'm really excited because I just pre-ordered. I've been so good about not spending money, but I saw that there was a pre-order for the Jolly Bar Christmas book, so. But I'm super excited to get this done. So this is probably going to be one of the first things I start to work on because I will be so ecstatic. And then I will have to get a backing for this. And okay, so I have a pants hanger. Especially for something like this that the blocks are all different sizes. Okay. So that was number one. I'll put that back over there. I've like been making piles so I can do these videos with you all. Okay, then the next thing I have is the Bright Side, excuse me, the Bright Side project from the Sew Sampler box. And these patterns are now available because I'm gonna have to buy some. I just saw this. Oh, I should be fancy. And for this is an old book. This is from 2021. And the pattern was designed by Sherry McConnell from A Quilting Life. And the blocks are 9.5. And I am using Blooming Bunch from Maureen McCormick. And I have a project bin. And I have 5 more blocks to do. I have the pattern for block 8. But I don't have any of the others because I had canceled my Sew Sampler, or I had them and I don't know where they went to. But I think that's around the time in 2022 when I canceled the Sew Sampler. Great thing, just I wasn't doing the projects and I have enough stuff here. So this is 1 block, 2, 3, 4, and this is the Blooming Bunch fabric from Maureen McCormick. 5. I'm a total child of the 70s. 6, 7. I think this one's the wrong size. I think this one's the wrong size. I'm going to have to look at it. I have pattern 8. I'm going to have to buy 9, 10, 11, and 12. So I'm excited for this one. I'm going to finish that. So, and I'm probably just, I'm not going to do the setting. Then again, I'll have to see what I have left and what it requires. But I don't think I'm going to do the setting that was called for. I think I'm going to do something else. I'm probably going to pull one of Lori Holt's books or check out Pat Sloan and see if they just have an easy setup. Then again, I might just throw some sashing and call it done. Okay, so there's that. Oh, okay, put that over there. So let's go back in the closet. The next thing I put on my list was the Holiday Hoopla Quilt Along from Pat Sloan. That was last year. Okay, this started on 1/31 of 23. And it took a bunch of blocks from this book from Pat Sloan. The layout came, she chose the blocks. You have to get the blocks from in here. And then you have to, then she did a setting. I don't think I'm going to do the complete setting because I don't like part of it. So I have 3 more blocks to do. The Thankful, Stars and Stripes, and Ice Cream Social blocks. And this one I was doing totally from stash. So whatever I pulled from my stash, nothing new. So here's 1 block. 1. And it's a 9 block quilt. 2. 3. Last year I started to really get into scrappy quilts, so that's why I'm like really excited about this. This is the 4th one. This one was a beast, this block. Not that it was hard, it was just a lot. 4. 5. And this was another one that was a beast. 6. So it's a 9 block quilt. I have 3 more blocks to do. So my feeling is I'm going to start with the Jolly Bar quilt. And I have to figure out if I'm going to finish it like Fat Quarter Shop, because for some reason Pat Sloan had an alternate setting or finishing. And I did debate doing that, but now I don't remember. So I have to go look at that and see. So there's that. So that's another, so that we're up to 3. It's good. So I think I wound up with 7 that I really wanted to concentrate on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3. The next thing is what Pat Sloan quoted is the chicken salad. And this was a quilt Kimberly did, but I adapted mine for memories of my grandparents. And I only have to do 4 more blocks, and I actually have a bunch of them already cut out. And the reason this isn't assembled more is because I saw the colors I was using. I need to disperse them a little bit more. So here's 4 blocks. And it's using the Lori Holt chicken salad layout that you can get from Riley Blake. And the other thing is these are using patterns from Vintage Farm Girl and Vintage Farm Girl 2, her books. So here's a B. So there's 4, 5. Here's some canning jars. 6. Here's 7. It's a 12 block quilt, 7. And my chicken. I put a chicken in because my grandparents had a chicken house. So 7. So my grandparents were dairy farmers in New York. So a lot of them have to do with my memories, and I'm attempting to blog about each block. I think I'm going to do 1 big overall poster, split it into 2, and then with my last 4 blocks, make them more individual. Life just gets super crazy. So this usually actually just hangs right behind me for all to see, because I love this quilt. And this is totally for me, this one. I will probably be gifting a lot of the other ones, but this and Summer Soiree and Home Is are really for me. I think Summer Soiree is for me, but other ones I'll be gifting, probably. So there's that. So that's quilt number 4 I want to really do. I'm feeling crabby. I'll show you what I have so far. I actually have all my fabric picked out. So I still have to do 2 blocks with this fabric. Now let me show you my crabs that are done. Here's my first crab, and this matches another one of my, most of my red, white, and blue quilts I will keep for myself, and this one. So I really want to finish these. I might even cut them out later today. And then, okay, so that's my Feeling Crabby, and that's a Wendy Shepherd pattern. I downloaded mine. I probably bought it from the Fat Quarter Shop. And here, so I am doing this portion. And right behind me on my sewing table, I have a Lori Hilt stand that I put patterns I'm working on. Now, I have other things that are, okay, so there was that. What else do I have out? Oh, and the two other ongoing things I have going on that I'm going to work on right now until I'll probably add to this list as I do, but my two other things is I'm working on the Designer Mystery 2021, and I will show you that. I have 7 blocks done, and block 8 just needs to be assembled. I actually had to reach out to the Fat Quarter Shop because I can't find block 9's pattern. So I will probably skip ahead to I will probably do 10, 11, and 12 and then go back to 9 because I can't find the fabric either. So I'm sure I'll have enough. So here's one block. 1, 2. And this too, I will probably do some alternate setting because I generally don't buy the finishing kits. 3, 4. I love the finishing kits, but when I did this one, it was way over my head, and they're a lot. Some of the Fat Quarter Shops are a lot. 5, 6, and 7. And one of mine is wrong, but I like it. I'm probably not changing it. 7. So I've got 7 of those done. So I'm behind on my Designer Mystery for 2023, but I will show you the blocks I have, and I just starched the fabric for block 6. I really started starching when I started doing this one because I can feel it. 6, 6, and these involve a lot of little pieces. So, and I love this fabric, and I'm sure I can find something that coordinates with this. So this is designed by Corey Yoder, and Corey Yoder is one of my favorite quilt designers. Okay, so there's that. And the last one I'm going to show you is Designer Mystery 2023. And now this one's still ongoing, so I'm not really behind on it. I'm not doing the finishing kit because I got in late on this because as soon as I saw the fabric, I was in love. Now, I don't know whose fabric this is, so don't kill me. Let's see. I didn't even put it in here, so Feeling Crabby, I started in July of 2023. Oh, no, I did. Okay. I started it on 8/12/23 because I was not going to do it. And then I saw the fabric and I saw the first block and I was like, and they said they had more spots. So I was like, okay, I have to do this. Okay, I started mine in August, so they probably started 2 months in advance. So I was caught up through block 5 then, which was October. So now I have to do November and December. And I starched block 6 fabric. So usually what I do, how I've been finishing with the 2021 is as soon as I starch fabric for this and finish the block of the month, I go and do another one. So here's block 1. I actually think these are in order. This is block 2. I have a mistake in one of them, but I don't think I'm changing it. Block 3. Block 4. Okay, I know my mistakes in this block. Okay. But I don't hate it, so I'm probably not going to change it. And this is block 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's it. So that's it. And of course, look, it's like another red, white, and blue quilt, so it'll probably be for me. Have you noticed I do a lot of red, white, and blue? It's okay. And I will be doing an alternate setting on this because that's just how I roll. But there are always a lot of layouts, or you can design your own layout. Okay, so those are my plans to date. I have a couple other things that I'll do another video of things I want to start, and because I want to start all the things quilting. It's easier for me to get away to quilt than it is for me sometimes to cross stitch, and I've been doing some of both every day lately. So I found a way to get them in, but I've also been home from work, so it's easy. So those are my must completes. Those, and most of them have progressed far enough that they can be completed. So what I think I'm going to do is I've got the directions for my fat quilt. I might even try, I want to finish the crabs because that's a small quilt, and I'm actually just going to quilt that on my little Juki because I think I want to do cross hatch on it. But those are my to start. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I will clear me out. And then on my other list that I have on here is Happy Go Lucky, Going on a Pig, Socialites, and Sweet Dreams. So that's 4 others that I have quite a bit to do on. Happy Go Lucky, I have only done one. It's a bunch of different blocks, but you can chain piece them, but I need to cut them out. That's why they haven't gotten done. But my next goal, after I do the video of showing you the things I would like to do, and I'm not going to do Pat Salone's beginning of the year, what's in the closet, or the applique free quilt, because I just have too much other stuff, and I would like to, those are big, long projects. Well, the applique one isn't, but it's more than I want to commit, and the Block Wednesday quilt goes from the end of January to like May. That's just too much for me right now, and those are mysteries. So I have enough here that I can go, and she just started a Canning Day wall hanging, which I just jumped in and ordered the pattern for, Lori Holt pattern for, and it's a small thing, but I think I'm going to do that. And then Millie's dresses I want to do. We'll go over that. There's a bunch of other projects I want to do that are coming out, and one of the things she just announced today fits into one of my plans that I want. I'm going to show you tomorrow stuff that I've kitted up, and it's been kitted for years, and we're going to go through, and I'm going to say whether I really want to do it this year, or I'm going to just put it off to the side and see how it goes. So thanks for hanging with me. So those are my quilt WIPs that I'm going to complete in 2024. So I will see you soon. See you maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, it depends. Have a great day. Bye-bye.